Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Bumi Olabode. Kindly subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, comment and share to others. Thank you. A strange story. When Oloye Otun heard that Ajorin got a land at Iware market, he got furious and left to the palace. He spoke angrily to the king. How can a stranger that just spent 5 days in the village be given privilege to acquire a land without knowing his source? The king laughed and said, "Did anyone know your source before making you a chief? Your impact and attitude got you the title." Oloye Otun felt ashamed for what the king said. He left the palace so annoyed. He decided to keep an eye on Ajorin to know his motive and why he is doing everything so fast. Ajorin talked with the village youth about his plan to build a store at the marketplace. He needed their support for the building and finishing of the store. The village youth were happy to hear that. They promised to help him till finishing. So far, he had promised to pay them. Idowu was Oloye Otun's son. Idowu was given the building contract and he called other youth to work at the site. The building started. Oloye Otun was not happy. He called Idowu his son and told him to be careful with the work and the owner. Idowu smiled and said, "Bami, I've known you to be a caring man, the one who look out for his children. But this is an harmless work. Ajorin is a generous businessman who wants the best for the people of Iware village and even Akeretan at large. Though he is a stranger, but a stranger with good intention." That night, Oloye Otun kept thinking on the word "a stranger with good intention." Aridunu, the wife of Oloye Otun, entered the room and met her husband awake and worried. She sat before Oloye Otun and asked why he was still awake and worried. Oloye Otun narrated his worry on Ajorin and why he was not convinced about his motive. Aridunu smiled. She told Oloye Otun about Ajorin, how the market women and men loved to buy from him. Oloye Otun was surprised to hear that. He kept thinking on while Ajorin was being nice to everyone. The building was completed and the youth were paid. Ajorin locked the store and kept the key. Every market day, there were always baskets of yam at the store. People would queue at the front of Ajorin's store to buy yam. He would be inside the stall and attend to customers through the window. Days upon days, Ajorin started to have customers from different cities. The fact that it was not a yam season and Ajorin was selling yam at cheaper price made Oloye Otun to keep wondering where Ajorin was getting his yam from. No one has ever seen any truck or car entering this market to offload yam to that store. Maybe he has a farm somewhere far away. A market woman told Oloye Otun, who asked around about Ajorin. The following day, a young woman reported a missing incident in her area to the king. This made the king sad. The king called a meeting with the chiefs on what to do about the missing incident in the town. They concluded that the security guards should be doubled every corners of the villages and at the entrance of the town. Oloye Otun could not stop thinking on what could have been the cause of the sudden missing of village children. He walked down to the marketplace and stood afar off to watch how activities were at Ajorin's store. Not long, the cloud became dark and rain started falling. Oloye Otun ran back home looking tired and wet. Everyone loved Ajorin, the yam seller. He was the only one that sells yam at a low price. But one day, the town crier came to the village square to announce the missing of the king's grandchildren. The news left the villagers shocked and amazed. The fear of whose child will be the next grieved the villagers. Everyone went back to their house looking worried. The news of the missing grandchildren of the king went viral in the city. Villages were in fear of whose children would be the next. Aridunu had a vegetable farm close to the marketplace, where she normally went to harvest some vegetables to sell on the market day. When she was done, she discovered she needed more baskets to get enough vegetables. She left the farm to take some baskets at her space in the marketplace. As she entered the market, everywhere seems quiet. Nobody has come to the market to sell or buy. Aridunu was surprised. The fear of the missing grandchildren of the king might be the cause, she thought. Aridunu noticed a man standing afar off at Ajorin's store. Not long, some children were coming out of the yam store and entering into a truck parked beside the store. The fear of the missing news gripped her. She wanted to run away from the spot, but she heard a footstep behind her. She couldn't help it than to start running. She ran so fast till she got to where she met the village guards. The guards told her to calm and help her to sit. After some minutes, she narrated what happened to the guards. The guards told her to take them to the spot, but Aridunu refused. She gave a description to the place and also explained what happened at the spot. Ajorin had known what could happen next. Since the woman that he saw has escaped, he hurriedly walked back to his store, opened the window and displayed some yams. He did that to make anyone think he got to the market so early. Some minutes later, market women and men started coming to the market. The market was getting full and customers were at the front of Ajorin's store to buy yam as usual.